Welcome to SI Motor. Today's video is all about the legendary dual sport concept, the 2026 Yamaha Motor Company TW225. While Yamaha has not officially confirmed a 2026 TW225 release, this script imagines how a modern revival of this iconic fat tire trail bike could look, blending classic simplicity with modern adventure capability. The host appears on screen standing beside a dusty trail at sunrise. Smiling at the camera, the voice begins, warmly welcoming viewers, and reminding them that bikes like the TW225 are not about speed alone, but freedom, exploration, and pure riding joy. Visuals show cinematic drone shots of mountains, forests, and dirt paths, setting the tone for an adventure-focused story. The host explains that the TW series has always been famous for its chunky tires, beginner-friendly nature, and unstoppable off-road personality, making it a perfect candidate for a nostalgic comeback. The voiceover continues, while visuals reveal a hypothetical 2026 TW225 rotating in a clean studio environment. The design would likely keep the signature fat tires that define the TW family, providing superior traction on sand, mud, and loose terrain. A slim fuel tank, flat seat, and minimalist body panels would preserve the classic silhouette, while subtle modern touches like LED lighting and a refreshed front fascia could bring it into the current era. The host describes how Yamaha designers might retain the rugged, utilitarian look but refine panel fit, paint quality, and detailing for a premium feel. The camera transitions to dynamic riding shots across desert, sand dunes, and rocky trails. The host explains that the heart of a modern TW225 would likely be a small, air-cooled or oil-cooled single-cylinder engine, tuned for reliability and torque rather than high horsepower. This engine philosophy would align with the bike's purpose: smooth, low-speed crawling, easy throttle control, and exceptional fuel efficiency. Visuals show slow-motion wheel spin over sand, highlighting how fat tires and torque work together to maintain stability. The host now discusses technology possibilities, while visuals show digital UI overlays. A 2026 version could include a compact digital display, providing speed, gear indicator, fuel level, and trip data. LED headlamp and tail light units would enhance nighttime visibility, while reducing electrical load. However, the host emphasizes that Yamaha would likely avoid excessive electronics to maintain the bike's simplicity and reliability, a key reason riders love the TW platform. The visuals shift to suspension close-ups, with animated graphics showing travel movement. The host explains that modern telescopic front forks and a rear monoshock with improved damping could dramatically enhance comfort over rough terrain. Even if travel remains moderate, tuning improvements could make the bike more stable at speed and forgiving on rocky trails. Footage shows riders crossing streams, climbing hills, and navigating tight forest paths, reinforcing the bike's versatility. The voiceover transitions into ergonomics, while visuals show rider POV shots. A modern TW225 would likely maintain a low seat height, making it accessible for beginners and shorter riders. Wide handlebars, upright riding posture, and lightweight construction would provide confidence, both on and off-road. The host explains that these traits make bikes like the TW225 ideal for commuters, adventure explorers, and even delivery riders in rural regions. The visuals now move to highway cruising scenes at sunset. The host discusses real-world practicality, noting that a 2026 TW225 could serve as a daily commuter, thanks to excellent fuel economy and simple maintenance. A larger fuel tank option and improved seat padding could enhance long-distance comfort, making the bike suitable for light touring. The narration highlights that the TW225 has always been about versatility rather than specialization. The host appears again beside the bike, while discussing customization potential. Visuals show accessory concepts like luggage racks, soft panniers, engine guards, skid plates, and auxiliary lights. The host explains that adventure riders love bikes that can be personalized, and the TW225 simple frame design would make modifications easy. This customization culture could help build a strong community around a revived model. The voiceover shifts to safety features, while visuals show braking simulations. A 2026 TW225 could include front disc brakes, with optional ABS to meet global regulations, while retaining a simple rear drum or disc setup for durability. The host emphasizes that safety upgrades would enhance rider confidence without compromising the bike's mechanical simplicity. The visuals transition to lifestyle shots, featuring riders exploring remote landscapes, camping, and urban commuting. The host explains that the TW225 is more than transportation. It represents a mindset of exploration and simplicity. A modern version could appeal to riders tired of heavy, complicated adventure bikes, offering a lightweight alternative that encourages spontaneous journeys. The camera now shows a cinematic montage with upbeat music. As the host reflects on nostalgia, many riders remember the TW225 as their first motorcycle or a dependable trail companion. A 2026 revival could tap into this emotional connection while introducing the bike to a new generation of riders. The narration highlights that motorcycles with strong heritage often create deeper, emotional bonds than purely performance-focused machines. The host returns on screen, delivering closing thoughts as visuals show golden hour riding scenes. The voiceover summarizes that a hypothetical 2026 TW225 would likely combine classic design, fat tire capability, modern lighting, improved suspension, and beginner-friendly ergonomics. It would not aim to dominate spec sheets, but instead deliver fun, reliability, and versatility, the qualities that made the TW series beloved worldwide. The video ends with a dramatic, slow-motion shot of the bike riding into the horizon as the host thanks viewers